What's going on, guys? It's Morton here again, and I'm going to do a equipment overview. I'm going to show you what this piece of equipment can do, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this because this is a new type of video for me. This is going to be for a MEL meter, the MEL 8704R REM EMT SDD ADTT. It is 7 things in one. I got the most expensive MEL, so I wouldn't ever have to upgrade because upgrading equipment really does suck. So I got the most advanced piece. Okay, first, what a MEL meter does is, this is the device right here. The base meter, every MEL, does EMF and it does temperature. Every model does it. You got your EMF and your temperature here, which that's something, very good to track paranormal activity. If your EMF raises and your temperature changes, you might have something. And something also really cool is the red backlight here, which I know you can see. It actually is made so you can film with your night vision and still be able to see it. So that's a really cool feature about the MEL. Another thing you can do with this is you hit the record button here. See how it says record right there? It is going to continue to, let me pop this stand out real quick. It is going to continue to record your bass, your data here. See, 92, 93. It's going to record your highs and lows. So say you're walking through the field and all of a sudden you get, a crazy spike and your temperature changes. You can actually go back and show your crew the highest that it got and the lowest it was. Your lowest usually being your baseline. See, I'm 96 degrees exactly, oddly. So then what you do is you hit record, and it'll show your highest, which was 1.9, obviously from me moving the MEL, and the 96 degrees was my highest, and then you hit low, and it'll show you the lowest temperature and the highest, the lowest. It does the high and the low. And to turn the record off, you just sit and hold, and there you go. Okay, and this button right here turns your backlight on and off to save your battery. What you can do is, actually, keep that so you can see it better, is if you hold there, see, what it did is it took my temperature gauge off, which now it will read my EMF a lot faster. It's using its full processor to do just EMF. Instead of doing temperature and EMF, it's just doing straight up temperature. So it's going to be a lot quicker. And in the field, a lot of the times you won't even need the temperature gauge. You just want to go for the EMF. So a really quick, fast digital. They say it's the fastest on the market, in fact. I've heard it from a bunch of people that this is the fastest EMF reader on the market. So that's how you turn that down. All right, so let's turn that back up. Alright, so let's see here. Also, hold on, oops, shit, I'm pushing buttons. I'm going to set this camera down here for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. The REM comes with an antenna. Alright, which on the back, you got your focus, your laser, SDD, ATDD, REM. I'm going to turn on my REM. Okay. What that did was it activated a portable REM pod, and essentially it creates its own EMF field. So if anything breaks that field, you're going to get a notification. And you can also change it up the sensitivity too. So watch, see, it's a lot more sensitive now. One thing that you do have to do is if you're holding it like this, it's going to go off. But something cool is it will actually correct itself from your handheld EMF. See? And there it goes. And it'll still pick up stuff that breaks the EMF field. Okay, what is next? This particular device. Ooh, that was cool. Also, let me turn that off now, because that gets really annoying really quick. In the field, it's perfect though. Alright, next is the ATDD. Okay, and what that is ambient temperature detection device. I believe that's what it stands for anyway. So when you're walking through, say, a room, and all of a sudden you feel a cold spot, this will actually verify if you actually have a cold spot there. So like, let me see if I can try and raise the temperature. Okay, raise the temperature so the red light comes on. And say you're walking and you get a cold spot. This will also detect that, and this will turn blue. So you obviously can tell red means hot, blue means cold. So that's great in the field. Fucking awesome to use. Let me see. What is next on our list? There is actually a flashlight, which I don't really use the flashlight at all. I've used it once. No. No. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. The power button, if you just click it once when it's on, it actually turns into a red, you can't really see it, a red flashlight. Honestly, I've not used it because there's no real point for me to use a red light in the field because I got night vision and full spectrum and normal lights. But it might be handy, you know, so you don't trip over stuff or, you know, the look. What else do we got? Let me turn this down here. This one also comes with a laser grid, which I didn't turn on. Okay, as you might not be able to see because it's really fucking bright in here. It comes with a laser grid, okay? And sure, you know, a laser grid might be helpful. Just a regular laser grid might be helpful, you know, because if you set a camera to it and... Let me turn this off real quick. Okay. Anyway. And if you set a camera to it and you film, you can see, I guess, a spirit walking through the grid. So that could be helpful, but I wouldn't buy one. But with the Mel, this Mel anyway, it has shadow detection. So what it is if anything crosses the field of the laser grid, it will alarm, it will sound. And in fact, let's go show you that right now. Alright, I got my Mel on the floor here with the laser grid going on, which you can see right here. I'm in a very small hallway, but when you see, watch when it goes off. Let me try and get my hand. I can't see one of the... However quick it is, I'm getting the one down here. But however quick it is how quick it goes off. So see, now this is very helpful. It's not just a normal laser grid, it's actually shadow detection as well. But there's also more to it than just this. Without the laser, if you use the flashlight, if you push it against, I don't know, a wall is like 2, 3, 4 feet away, it'll still do the same exact thing with the flashlight. But honestly, I think this is a lot more helpful. But that's what the laser grid does. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you guys what the next part of the Mel is. Alright, now to talk more about the shadow detection on this thing. It comes with two mini lights. One is for short range, which it won't focus, short range, red. It's going to be long range, red. So what you do is say you are in a long hallway and you set this little light up. It takes a 9-volt battery. You set the Mel up and you get them corrected with each other right in here. That's going to catch the light from this, and anything that crosses in between the beam is going to, it's going to detect something's crossing through that beam. So it's kind of like the laser grid. It's just for a lot longer range. And this is obviously for a longer range than the laser grid, but it's you know, it's shorter than this one, but not as long. So it's longer than the laser grid. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling my words here a little bit. It comes with a carrying case, I would actually say. And actually, I keep my Mel in it to protect every time I go out to the field. I got my Mel in that to protect it. Um, let's see here. You can get a DC adapter for it, so you can plug into, say, a wall and leave it running, so you don't have to worry about batteries, because batteries, dude, this thing eats batteries pretty quick. That's the only downside to it. Oh, and these you have to replace. The thermocouples, they will break. There are a few ways to replace them, or not replace them, repair them. Gary Golka, if you go and watch his videos, he's got a video that shows you how to repair them. He also sells them on ProMeasure. I think it's ProMeasure.com. But I think there's 15 different millimeters, if I'm not mistaken. There could be more even, but they literally range from everything from the base model, which is EMF and temperature, that's it, to geomagnetic. If anything moves, if it like vibrates, it'll go off. They literally, anything you can imagine, they have a Mel that does it. I got this because this fits my needs. It does, everything we've talked about here, and that's pretty much all I need. I don't need it to detect whether the earth shakes. That's not going to help me in my locations that I go to. This was the model that is going to be for what I go for, so that's why I got this one. But there's a Mel out there for everybody, so they all range in different prices, but check out ProMeasure.com, and there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the overview of the Mel meter.